Hunters, I was like halfway through editing a video that was supposed to come out tomorrow, but the details for Season 6 are here, so let's go over them. Season 6 is called Scarlet Gaze in the Gloam, and it's accompanied by this sick artwork. You guys have been killing it with the artwork, but it's in reference to Nargacuga's glowing red eyes, and gloam refers to like becoming night or like dusk, so it's set in dusk, so perfect. Before we get started, I actually filmed this, and then Arsanto in my Discord shared a video from Shincry, another creator, linked in the description down below. So there are some things where I say like, oh, I don't have the footage of this, etc, etc. Any footage that I'm playing that is like new from this update is B-roll from Shincry, so all credit goes to him. And if there's any discrepancies of like, oh, I don't know what this looks like yet, ignore that, like, you'll see it on screen. I just don't want to go refilm all this again. All right, let's get to it. But there's some exciting new details, so let's dive in. Hunters. Season 5 is coming to a close, having brought a wide range of monsters like Glavenus to Monster Hunter Now, and with the arrival of summer, the next chapter is just around the corner. Season 6, Scarlet Gaze in the Gloam, begins soon. Get ready to face Nargacuga, along with Beatotus, Bishaten, and Great Rogi. 4 new monsters. Let's go. This season brings a whole host of updates, including an additional weapon type, the Hunting Horn, which lets you support fellow hunters, the debut of Riftborn monsters that have been influenced by abnormal rifts, and the introduction of Style Customization, which uses materials from Riftborn monsters. Style Customization allows you to change your weapon's style, altering its action set, and bringing more variety to your hunts. Let's get ready to hunt in the new season. See you out there. Bro, what? Let's keep moving. Starting Thursday, June 19th, 2025 at 12 a.m. UTC. For my time zone, that is actually Wednesday at 8 p.m. EDT. So make sure you check your time zone against this UTC time zone. For the monsters, we've got Nargacuga, the flagship of this season, a hybrid between a panther, a ninja, and a tigrex. First debuting in Monster Hunter DOS, it has no element, its weakness is thunder, and like all flagships in Monster Hunter Now, its minimum star level is 5. And also, like most flagships, you cannot track it on the monster tracker. But it does say that Nargacuga will appear in low numbers on the field, and it will also appear in Hunt-a-thons. Next up is the Snowfish Beatotus. First showing up in Iceborne, its element is ice, its weakness is fire and blast, its minimum star level is 4, and you can track it in the monster tracker. Next up is the Winged Simian Bishaten, known for throwing its fruit around and flash bombing you, poisoning you, or doing a bunch of other status ailments. It first debuted in Rise. Its element is poison or paralysis, its weakness is ice, and its minimum star level is 3 stars, and it can be tracked on the monster tracker. And finally, Great Rogi. This monster is like a raptor mixed with a frog, and its element is poison. Its weakest to ice, paralysis, and sleep. Its minimum star level is 2, and it can be tracked on the monster tracker. And it first premiered in the 3rd generation with Monster Hunter Tri. And I'm not really a cowboy guy, but this is what Great Rogi's armor looks like normally. I'm sure it'll look very similar in Now, so if you're a fan of cowboys, then I'm happy for you, partner. Here are the other armor sets if you are interested. This is a really great variety of monsters. I like that there's different body types, a new fish finally, that's really cool, a new ape, and a new raptor. We've got such a variety of battles, skills, armors, and weapons here. And with new monsters and armor sets come new skills. It says that soon you'll have 4 new skills to master. These skills can be added to the armor of Nargacuga. These skills can be added to the armor? It probably just means come with the armor of Nargacuga, Beatotus, Bishaten, and Great Rogi. Make sure to utilize these skills in your hunts. But that order seems weird based on the skill list here. First up, we have Build Up Boost. It increases damage if a status element buildup occurs when hitting a monster. So I'm not sure if this means while it's building up or if it means when it like procs. I think it means when it goes off. So if you say have poison attack on and you're using poison exploit, you will get when the poison actually starts poisoning the monster, this will also kick in. But if it happens the other way, it might actually be really cool, because what could happen is you could like use this to be boosting your damage while you're applying a status, and then when it goes off, then you can use like the poison exploit to continue that high damage, if that is what this means. But it's one or the other. It's either while it's building up, extra damage is being done, or if when it finally procs, extra damage is being done. If so, then poison exploit and this skill will go hand in hand either way. Next up, we have Final Shot. This increases the damage of the last remaining ammo or file when using gun lance, charge blade, light bowgun, or heavy bowgun. Nice, so it's like, this is my final shot. You turn into Jack Sparrow and use your final bullet and it does a lot more damage. That's cool. Next up, we have Blunt Force. This increases the damage of the hammer's charge attack and the hunting horn's echo attack. Not much else to it. Charge up the hammer or use the echo bubble and do more damage. And last but not least, Paralysis Exploit. This increases damage to paralyzed monsters. Sick. So does that mean we're now getting Paralysis Dual Blade? But this is great because it'll go hand in hand with all you hunters that have made Paralysis builds, so you can help out everyone and even add it to your own builds. So really cool. But this is where I'm kind of confused because the order doesn't exactly make sense. I could see Nargacuga having the build-up boost, because in the mainline games, its like hidden ability is to like poison with its dual blades, even though, or weapons, I just dual blade bias, even though it's like normally non-elemental and just like high affinity. So I could see this being like a supporting non-elemental, but like super useful skill if you're playing in multiplayer. And Final Shot makes sense to me to be like from Great Roggy, because like, again, cowboy themed. It's like, this is my final shot, partner. I did it, you know? The only paralysis monster on this list is Bishaten, so it has to be that for Paralysis Exploit, unless for some reason Narga allows that to happen. And the last monster on this list is Great Roggy, so it wouldn't make sense for Great Roggy to do Paralysis Exploit. And I'm thinking maybe Beatotis is the hammer one? I'm not quite sure. I guess once we know for sure, we can look back on this and all laugh together, right, hunters? Or see if my predictions were correct. Moving on to the details about the new weapon, Hunting Horn. Another weapon type is coming to Monster Hunter now, the Hunting Horn. The Hunting Horn boosts both yourself and your allies while hunting. While attacking, you accumulate notes. And by aligning the notes in a specific order, you can trigger various melody effects. These melody effects can include increased attack and defense stats, special gauge acceleration, and more. Each weapon has its own unique melody effects that can be activated, and its special attack is the Magnificent Trio. It resets the effect time of the melody you're currently playing and can also apply the effects to your allies. It says and more, but I feel like if you could heal your allies, they would have put that in there. Hopefully, we can have some like healing acceleration or something maybe? I don't know, man. I know that's too much to ask, but it's still really cool to get any buffs, and it's a new way to be a support hunter in the game. Really, honestly, right now, the only way to be a support hunter is to either be OP and help out like lower leveled hunters, or use like a status weapon. So this is really cool. But yeah, in the mainline games, what you do is you play different notes that have different effects, and if you play them in the right order, then you get the boost. So that's really cool. What it sounds like is that the only way to buff your allies will be to use your special. So maybe you apply the buffs to yourself, and then you use your special to launch the buffs to everyone else. That's what it sounds like. But maybe in the future, we'll get armor skills to where it can like just automatically share the notes that are being played. But the Hunting Horn does blunt damage, so it's essentially a hammer that you can also doot doot and play notes out of and support your allies. So it's a really, really cool weapon. You should definitely give it a try. I wonder what the style is gonna be like, because Rise was super like breakdancey and crazy, and then other games are a little more like intentional, methodical, if that makes sense. But speaking of style, we have a really cool new feature coming in just a second. take on Riftborn monsters. So I saw somewhere that it was called Driftborn, but I guess they like slightly changed that because it's like a rift in space-time. I like it better. That's cool. Powered up by the influence of abnormal rifts, some monsters will appear as Riftborn monsters. These monsters will appear at 8 stars and above, and they are a good deal stronger than usual. By successfully slaying them, you can obtain materials needed for style customization. At the start of Season 6, the following monsters will appear as Riftborn monsters, with more to be introduced in the future. Baroth, Tobi-Kadachi, Gyarados, Anjanath, Rathian, and Barioth. Sick! So it's not only that we are getting 4 new monsters in this season, but we're also getting all those other monsters as Riftborn monsters. That's 6 Riftborn monsters, so 10 new monsters technically for this season. That's amazing. I wonder if the moveset is going to be different, or if it's just that they're going to be like beefed up power-wise. And the Rathian in this cutscene kind of gives me vibes of Monster Hunter Outlanders. Is that linked in some way? Will that be a collab of some kind? Interesting stuff. Very exciting either way. This is sick. I thought it was going to be just 10 stars and above, but it starts at 8 stars, so that's really cool. And this like breathes life into these monsters that we've had on the field since launch almost. All of them except Barioth. And with the new Riftborn monsters comes a new feature, style customization. And at first I thought this meant like layered weapons, but no, it's even better. Style customization lets you upgrade your weapons even further, allowing you to boost the stats of grade 8 or higher weapons. Additionally, changing the style of your weapon will allow you to alter the actions of each weapon type. Yo, what? So it's just like the style changes in Rise. In Rise, you can use these different scrolls to switch how your weapon plays. So that's literally what is happening. Hopefully it'll be like different enough. In Rise, there's only like a few differences. It's not like crazy different, but one is a little more like traditional and evasive, and then the other is like a lot more chaotic and just focused on damage and maybe a little more reckless, which is obviously the style I went with dual blades in Rise, but it's different for every weapon. Each weapon will have 2 new styles to choose from, and depending on the style you select, long press actions and combos will change, offering different ways to use each weapon. Style changes, as well as some style customizations, will require materials dropped by specific Riftborn monsters, or new materials that will be obtainable from 9-star and 10-star monsters. So it's not just Riftborn. Interesting. Updates related to style customization. Only weapons that can be forged or upgraded with materials from Riftborn monsters, Baroth, Tobi-Kadachi, Gyarados, Anjanath, Rathian, and Barioth, will be eligible for style customization. For a limited time, starting on the first day of Season 6, the materials required for upgrades and enhancements of eligible weapons will be reduced, making it easier to upgrade them. Please check the announcement at the start of the season for full details. Style changes will be available for 3 weapon types at the start of Season 6, Sword and Shield, Longsword, and Light Bowgun. Other weapon types will be added in future updates. There it is, hunters. I see. Okay, that's a good way to drip feed. I like it. But no style change for dual blades, so maybe I'll have to like reset and start again from Sword and Shield. That's kind of sick. It'll be really interesting to try out all the different styles though, but really cool. And we're also getting a new feature, login bonus. This feature lets you claim items just for logging in every day. Tap on the monster balloon that appears on the field to burst it and receive your item. Stay tuned for more info on release day. Cool. Like, I log in every day, so this is just an extra perk. So it's like our daily quests, but just, showing that we're logging in, we pop a balloon. Hopefully it's not the Wyverian researcher, and then we get an item. It's kind of like the Team Rocket balloons in Pokemon Go, but we just get an item. I wonder if it will be like the research tasks in Pokemon Go, so that when we do multiple, we get more items or more rare items. That would be really cool. Get your hands on the new Season Pass for Season 6. Once Season 6 begins, you'll no longer be able to raise your Season 5 tier, but you will still be able to claim any rewards for a period of time. I explained that in the video that I was filming, but is not out until the next day after this. Work towards those season pass tiers if you want to get anything from season 5, because as soon as the new season starts, you can still claim your items, but you can't earn any more progress on your season pass. Get your season supply items. Soon you'll be able to add 250 slots with the item box expansion available as a supply item. Just like every season, we get 250 item slots. Thanks! After the start of Season 6, some monsters will temporarily disappear from the field. Complete new monster unlock quests to make them start appearing again. The affected monsters are only Arzuros and Glavenus. And we have another Monster Hunter Navi coming up. I really enjoyed watching the first one, so I hope that they reveal something new from the second one. The second episode of the official Monster Hunter Now YouTube series, Monster Hunter Now Navi, has been confirmed. In this episode, we'll take a closer look at the monsters and hunting horn that will appear in Season 6, with gameplay included. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. Like I said, it was pretty entertaining. Maybe I'll live stream this one? I don't know, it depends on my kid's schedule. But my son is going to pre-K this autumn, so I will be able to live stream and play more during the day and do a lot more in the game. So going towards autumn, expect a lot more to pick up on this channel. It'll appear on the Monster Hunter Now official YouTube channel, link in the description, and it'll be live Wednesday, June 18th, 2025 at 12 p.m. UTC. And make sure that your app is updated to the most current update and that you restart the app when the new season starts. But that's about it for now. I'm just gonna get this video out to you hunters in the morning. So, good morning. I hope your coffee was good. I'm super excited for this update. There are so many cool things in it, and the game is expanding in a very positive way, in my opinion, so I'm hyped. Please let me know in the comments what you're most hyped for. Special thanks to my channel members, especially Superwoman for being a G-Rank channel member. Please like this video if you liked it. Thanks for watching. Happy hunting, and subscribe so you can go on this hunting journey with me. Until next time, see you out there, hunters.